Good evening, family, friends, distinguished guests, faculty, and staff. I'm the senior class president, Sophie Ward, and on behalf of the senior class, we would like to welcome you to Parrish Community High School's graduation ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and remove your headgear for the presentation of colors and the national anthem. This evening, the colors are presented by graduating seniors of the Parrish Community High School JROTC Bulls Battalion. The national flag is carried by Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Kelton Hardy. The Florida State flag is being carried by Cadet Command Sergeant Major Jasmine Dominguez. And the rifle bearers are Cadet Captain Joseph Sirica and Cadet Captain Jenna Herbert. The anthem will be sung by senior members of the Parrish Chamber under direction of Carrie Carrier.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. We are happy to have everyone here this evening to celebrate this great accomplishment of our graduating seniors. Thank you to Lecom Park and the Pittsburgh Pirates for hosting our ceremony at this beautiful facility. Please welcome our distinguished guests, School Board Chair Cindy Spray, Vice Chair Colonel Richard Tatum, U.S. Air Force retired, and board members Chad Choate, Heather Felton, and Charlie Kennedy. District Office Administration, Superintendent Dr. Lori Breslin, Deputy Superintendent of Instruction Derek Jensen, Executive Director of Schools Sharon Scarborough, Executive Director of Middle Schools Dr. Chuck Fradley, Executive Directors of School Improvement and Leadership Development Kathia Johnson, and Director of Student Services Lisa Lyon. School Principal Daniel Bradshaw, Assistant Principal Paul Champagne, Assistant Principal Melissa Gagnon, Assistant Principal Kelly Hamill, Assistant Principal Paula Hart, Athletic Director Sean Trent, and school counselors Diana Ansborough, Kelly Bowling, Tracy Jordan, Monica Quinn, and Kathleen Winselowitz. Before I leave you with our student speakers, I want to congratulate my fellow classmates. We worked hard, laughed hard, and grown more than we ever expected over the last 4 years. Although tonight marks the end of one chapter, it's also the beginning of something new for every single one of us. No matter where life takes us, I hope we always remember the people, the memories, and the moments that brought us here today. Congratulations, class of 2026. We did it. Now, please welcome our student speakers, Avery Scribner, Alyssa Little, and Maya Uralil.
Good evening, teachers, parents, and most of all, the class of 2026. When I walked into PCHS on my first day of freshman year, I didn't know a soul. But I was blessed with people that pushed me out of my comfort zone, my family, my bubble of friends, Miss Jones, Miss Schweers, and Mr. Mefford. Those are the people that encourage me to get involved and to say yes. And for some reason, I did. I did say yes. And because of that, I have gotten incredible opportunities. What I want you all to gain from this is to always say yes. To every opportunity, to every mentor, because you'll never know what you can gain from it. So get involved, do the hard thing, and take every opportunity you can get, because that's how you get far in this world. Right now, we have a lot of distractions in our world that distract us from reaching our full potential. But hear me when I say, your passion, it won't come from background music. Your purpose won't fit in a caption, and the things that usually change you the most happen when no one is watching. So put the phone down. Not forever, but enough. Enough to chase curiosity instead of validation, and enough to live a life you don't need to escape to from scrolling. Because one day, years from now, no one will ask how many followers you had. They'll want to know what you stood for, what you built, and whether you lived a life you're proud of. I encourage you all to put down the phone and do something worthwhile for your life, because you never know how long you're going to have. If you're sitting here today and you're feeling proud, you should be. If you're feeling scared, that's okay too. Welcome to the rest of your life. But like the wise Rory Gilmore once said, now that the day is here, I'm sorry it is, because it means leaving friends who inspired me and teachers who have been my mentors. So many people who have shaped my lives and my fellow students' lives impermeably and forever. But as we move on, I hope we use our voice for what matters, stand up for what's right, and work hard for the things that we want. Because the world doesn't need more people who are perfect and have everything figured out. It needs more people who have the courage to try. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, class of 2026. As I'm writing this, it's the day before graduation speech tryouts, and I've already scrapped 2 previous versions because they didn't feel quite right. Because to be honest, with however many thousand of you there are here tonight, I'm terrified for this new and upcoming chapter in our lives. Whether it's college, trade school, the workforce, the military, or anything else we've decided to dedicate our lives to, I can honestly say I'm terrified. I'm scared things won't work out how I want them to. I'm scared I'll miss home a little more than I'm willing to admit. I'm scared that the impending rain is ruining my hair right now. And I'm scared that the last words I get to say to many of you aren't the perfect ones, because I know that the most important things we've experienced here are the things that words aren't quite big enough to describe. So, rather than struggle to name them myself, I'll borrow language from the poem Wild Geese by Mary Oliver. She describes how we all have a place in this world that does not have to be earned. You do not have to be good, she writes. You do not have to walk on your knees for 100 miles through the desert repenting. She concludes that you should just let your body love what it loves. Now, I don't intend to misrepresent Miss Oliver's words, but I can guarantee the kind of love she is talking about doesn't only relate to your future career. Of course, I'd love to hear about what it is you plan to do with your life when you aren't constrained to crowded class hallways and word counts. But really, what is it that you truly desire? We often treat our lives like a math equation to be solved or a resume to be built. We focus so much on what we ought to do, we forget to listen to what we actually love. As you leave this campus, the pressure to succeed will be immense. But remember, you don't have to crawl through a desert of burnout to earn your place in this world. You are allowed to be a work in progress. In a world full of voices telling you who you should be and what you should do, allow the world to call to you, like Mary Oliver says, like wild geese, harsh and exciting. Allow yourself to announce your place in the family of things. As you move into the next chapter of life, where there are no rules you have to follow and no guide to lead you to the next decision. Explore the possibilities of life. Be willing to learn and face obstacles, not because you have to, but because you deserve to follow the curiosity that doesn't feel like a chore. Allow the expectations of others to uplift you and not mold you. And finally, to my parents, your exceedingly high expectations of me have and continue to push me to be a better person. As educators, you've not only shaped my life, but the countless lives of others. So thank you for being my first and most influential teachers. So, class of 2026, I hope that the lessons you've learned here at Parrish Community High School, along with the relationships that you formed, will teach you just how valuable your life is and how deserving you all are to announce your place among the family of things. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2026.
Good evening, everyone, and most importantly, good evening, class of 2026. I'll try to make this quick since I know we're all excited to go out and celebrate after this. Looking to the person to the left and right of you, you might be asking yourself, who is this? Or, great, another seating chart. But see, that's the funny thing about high school. Some of us have known each other since kindergarten, and some of us still don't know half the people in this room and are seeing them for the very first time today. But somehow, we all ended up here in caps and gowns at the same time. And I think that deserves a round of applause. And even if we didn't all share the same friend groups or classes or clubs, we shared the same experience. We all sat through the classes watching the clock, had that one assignment we pushed off for just a little too long, the pressure of deciding our futures, and now, at this very moment, the excitement of knowing something bigger lies ahead. And I know behind every one of us is a family, a friend, or some kind of support system that helped us get here today. Personally, I wouldn't be here without my family's support. So to the Eurolils, I hope you all liked my surprise. High school wasn't just about what we learned, it was about the small moments, like laughing when we were definitely supposed to be quiet in class, or trying to get through a presentation without our friends messing up. The way too early mornings to the insanely late nights and all the times we were just trying our hardest to keep up. And let's be honest, we learned a lot outside of just academics, like how to look busy when a teacher walks by, how to finish an essay 10 minutes before 11:59, and how to pretend like we definitely knew what was going on in math. Those things may not show up on our transcripts, but they definitely stuck with us. But despite all that, I think the most important thing that high school ever taught us was resilience. Things may have not always gone our way, but we learned how to adapt, we learned how to keep going, and most importantly, we learned how to grow from it. Because we cannot let temporary problems become permanent obstacles. And along the way, we found our people, friends who make the hard days easier and the good days that make the friends 100 times better. Now, as we all head in different directions, some of us have everything planned out from the minute we leave this field today. And some of us don't, and that's okay, because there is no one right path, and our lives are just now getting started. So go out there and make those mistakes. As we leave here today, I hope we take with us more than just a diploma and a handshake. I hope we take with us the memories, the lessons, and the people who made this time what it was. Because one day, we'll look back and realize this was something that changed us forever. And listen, I'll be the first to admit, when I came into high school, I genuinely thought it would be like High School Musical. But I was quickly humbled after I realized there would be no spontaneous musical and dance break in the middle of the cafeteria during lunch. But maybe that movie did get one thing right. We're all in this together. So here's to the early mornings, the late nights, and everything in between. Congratulations, class of 2026, and as always, go Bulls!
Good evening. I'm Daniel Bradshaw, the proud principal of Parrish Community High School. Tonight we celebrate a milestone years in the making. Marked by hard work, growth, resilience, and achievement, we are incredibly proud of the class of 2026. Seniors, as you take your next steps tomorrow, carry forward the legacy you've built here. Lead with integrity, pursue your goals with purpose, and continue striving for excellence. It has been my honor to serve as your principal, and I look forward to the difference each of you will make in the years ahead. I would also like to recognize our dedicated faculty and staff, whose commitment extends far beyond the classroom and help make this moment possible. A special thank you goes out to our senior class sponsors, Mrs. Heather Dietz and Mrs. Stephanie Springer. That's right, let's give them a round of applause. Thank you for the time, care, and dedication to make tonight and the entire senior year so special. To our families and loved ones, thank you for your unwavering support. Tonight's accomplishments reflect the strength of the community that stands behind our graduates. School board, Dr. Breslin, and district leadership, all of these students have met or exceeded the requirements for graduation as specified by Florida statutes, the Florida Department of Education, and the School District of Manatee County policies. At this time, we will begin recognizing our graduating seniors.
Francesca Elizabeth Atura. Evangeline Lily Call. Claire Elizabeth Carlton. Trevor James Carroll. Ziarimar Sardino Santiago. Jasmine May Cornwell. Embry Cox. Hillary Diaz Lopez. Alex Courtney Eldridge. Natalie Grace Fellows. Valentina Flores Solis. Gianna Noel Gasparini. Natalie Maria Gina. Aaron Xavier Gonzalez. Emma Kathleen Hodlick. Kylie Olivia Hoyer. Madison Johnson. Ariana Lee Kelly. Anna Joy Kennedy. Aaliyah Josephine Killen. Sadie Lynn Cruz. Isabella Nicole LaSalle. Mason Alec Lind. Haley Nicole Lippum. Alyssa Ray Little. Diana Nicole Mahano Mena. Mark Marinkovich. Grace Helen Marple. Anna Maria Martinez Montañez. Delilah Jean Masters. Eliana Maximo Beltram. Janelle Elizabeth Meyer. Cheney Elizabeth Morris. Ethan Wynn. Caitlin Isabel Nimmo. Ryan Alyssa Panico. Aiden Steele Patterson. Layla Malie Payne. Mason Emery Please. Mia Patricia Polseno. Philip Powers. Sarah Marie Prohidney. Sergio Rodriguez. Ryan Anthony Schaefer. Joseph John Sarica. Sydney Allison Sergi. Talia May Seymour. Jonathan Andrew Schillinglaw. Neil Byron Singh. Kenzie Lynn Sisk. Emerson Tenley Smith. Foster Alexander Stephen Smith. Ryder Spizak. Isabella Jean Teifer. Munsif Terzi. Vimian Chan Honya Thach. Anusha Uralil. Maya Uralil. Elena Vandenhoek. Sophie Fenton Ward. Nathan Hiram White. Madeline Abigail Winslow. Kira Wolfel. Lena Anna Zelenska. Aaliyah Aronson. Logan Nicholas Abernathy. Ricky Yale Abantz. Silas Liam Agosti. Michael Arenol Almeida Jr. Joshua Alonzo. Kern Brian Alonzo. Alicia Beatriz Alonso Martinez. Ryan Christopher Anderson. Wesley Michael Anderson. Jayana Sky Andre. Frederick Andrew IV. Ariana Arbeliz. Jacqueline Armstrong. Savannah Christine Armstrong. David Aron. Victoria Atwood. Trevor Pierce Austin. Brody Parker Austinson. Brody Javier Dees. Tavoy Tequan Tevis Bailey. Lexi Nicole Barlow. Zoe Celeste Barras. Jose Javier Barrera Castellanos. Ian Martin Behringer. Vincent Alexander Barry. Alexis Julie Bartosevich. Carla Patricia Batista Reyes. Gwyneth Susan Bell. Me Dynasty Monique Amora Bell. Camilla Bello. Jake Harley Bendana. Giovanni Bernabe Velasco. Nicholas Nigel Bertram. Alexander Nathaniel Bastard. Mia Bigos. Michael James Bivens III. David Blancas. Jeremy Alexander Blanco Marquez. Trent David Bolden. Lorraine Allaire Bond. Daniel Alejandro Bonilla. Samantha Bosmeni. Valerie Bradford. Adrian Alexavier Brito. Tyler Samuel Brown. Jahira Anzaria Brown. Chase Michael Bryan. Huynh Than Bui. Nathan Dean Buis. Marvin Kareem Burke, Jr. Carter David Butterfield. Victoria Fonseca Cares. Jordan Alexis Camuso Bigos. Brixie Lizeth Canales Hernandez. Yarieli Nohemi Canales Pez. Stefani Chanel Cannon. Amelia Isabel Capellan. Addison Paula Capriseco. Camilla Elise Cardona Morales. Joshua Carino. Addison Marie Carlisle. Chloe Nicole Carlson. Alyssa Brooke Carricker. Haley Nicole Carricker. Mason Sean Carter. Trinity Aiva Casillas. Danelle Castillo. Andrew Castro. Jake Christopher Kavanaugh. Javensky Serez. Chance Morgan Chakroff. Dalton James Chartak. Devin Michael Chartak. Esmeralda Chavez. Dari Chikatayev. Elizalde Cisneros de la Rosa. Faith Genevieve Marie Clarity. Cole Ryan Clark. Kendall Rihanna Clark. Caden Patrick Darrell Clarkin. Mackenzie Ann Clay. Andrew Cohen. Ireland McKenna Jane Coleman Rodriguez. Patricia Estelle Conta. Aiden Joel Cook. Cesar Eduardo Cortez. Nicole Cortez. Janisha Corwin. Isabella Cox. Riley Elizabeth Cox. Luke Aaron Crane. Elizabeth Grace Cranston. Peyton Ellis Cripe. Janine Crum. Jacob Culver. Juliana Daria. Ethan James Dalt. Brianna Davis. Callie Marie Davis. Jace Michael Davis. Jeremiah Isaiah Davis. Caden Christopher Davis. Mia Grace Davis. Jared Thomas Decker. Abigail Rose DeLauder. Kaylin Reese DeVito. Jasmine Dominguez Kinghorn. Kylie Douglas. Lucas James Dreo. Yeldine Dufresne. Caden Erickson Duque. Alexa Ann Durkin. Sean Easterling. Skylar Rose Echnadiah Ortiz. Silas Xavier Edwards. Cameron Allen Idson. Sebastian Owen Elliott. Brooke Leah Ellis. Wesley Byron Erdman. Kane Christopher Ergood. Piper Jane Evers Ayer. Cassidy Soraya Fison. Zachary James Faulkner. Melkeisha Nicole Ferguson. Ayana Grace Fernandez. Danny Fevier. Bailey Elaine Fields. Renalis Maria Figueroa Mendez. Ashlyn Taylor Fisher. Braylon Rose Fletcher. Kendall Madison Fletcher. Faith Flores. Joel Alexander Flores. Matthew Alexander Flores. Joycelyn Maria Floyd. Ethan Forster. Jaden Francois. Emmeline Frederick. Jackson Bennett Freesh. Gabriel Peter Fullwood. Jared Christopher First. Jovi Capri Gaddis. Crystal Ann Galbraith. Keely Lynn Gamble. Bruno Garcia Vieira. Christian James Gardner. Killian Wallace Gerard. Javier Enrique Garrido. Anisha Kiara Georges. Caleb Joseph Gibson. Taylor Nicole Jilks. Zoe Elizabeth Gilkey. Frankie Justino. Yalissa Godoy Rendon. Logan Matthew Golds. Roland Neil Gomez. Wyatt Goodman. Sienna Arlie Gramajo. Alexandria Lene Grant. Hayden Michael Grant. Bianca Noel Grindo. Emily Brooke Griswold. Natalia Martha Guel. Addison Renee Guelli. Alex Guerrera Lopez. Carlos Simon Guillen Delgado. Angel Danielle Gutierrez Martinez. Ashlyn Ray Hackler. Colton Nicholas Hallam. Kelton Ryan Hardy. Cadence Mackenzie Hare. Dylan Michael Harris. Amaya Jada Hartley. Skylar Elizabeth Harville. William Joseph Hadaway. Jonathan Daniel Hedrick. Jillian Elizabeth Hensley. Jenna Renee Herbert. Jose Antonio Hernandez. Caius Dali Hernandez. Valentina Soleil Hernandez Claro. Evan Harris. Chandrea Shanice Hicks. Terriana Darielle Hines. Keegan Andrew Hirsch. Alexa Gabrielle Hoagland. Caleb Michael Hoke. Riley Jackson Hoffman. Zamaria Nevia Holmes. Taya Diane Houston. Long Kang Hun. Selena Nabil Ibrahim. Andrew Enrique Ingram. Joshua Ryan Ivy. Naima Donna Lynn Jackson. Braden Scott Jacobson. Raghav Jagantan. Voltaire Jaimez. Madison Nicole Jandeska. Sydney Elaine Jeffers. Evan Frank Johnson. Rylea Johnson. Trinity Marie Johnson. Evan Allen Jones. Johnny Terrell Jones Jr. Michael Jeffrey Jones. Titus Uriah Jones. Remy Angele Joseph. Sumaya Joseph. Bradley Sean Junker. Kaylin May Kitchens. John Oliver Klepfer. Dawson James Kolkman. Abigail Marie Kopp. Casper Konochowski. Cooper Anthony Corney. Peyton Frederick Kranz. Maya Elizabeth Crone. Nikolai Ian Kryko. Samuel Ladino. Stephen Lamb. Ty Lamb. Charles Layton Langford Jr. Liana Sophia Larios. Bobby Christopher Lee. Caden Alexander Lee. Jacob Forrest Leffel. Ariana Francesca Lehman. Nicole Alexandra Liam Gonzalez. Sergio Michael Lloyd Toro. Noel Lopez Aquino. Jason Manolo Lopez Gomez. Gabriel Noel Lopez Gonzalez. Thomas Parker Luffman. Mateo Hayden Lukenchuk. Aaliyah Serene Dalganan Lumido. Zara Claire Madcore. Morgan Elizabeth McGuire. Alexis Brooke Maley. Eli Zachary Malley. Vanessa Elisa Vivian Marasco. Marco Antonio Marquez Jr. Honora Tomine Martins. Jaden Joshua Martinez. Nathan Xavier Martinez. Yervelt Kyle Matthew. Logan David Matezi. Marcan Sincere Maxwell. Peyton Ann May. Chase Stephen Masner. Michaela Lorraine Maisner. Whitney Alexandra McCall. Coiler Harvey McCausland. James Maxwell McConnell. Deloney Warren McCrary. Lily Ann McKeon. Patrick Daniel McEwen. Kaylee Danielle McKinney. Carson Samuel Meacham. Gabriela Sofia Mendez. John Raymond Menser. Joseph Arun Merchant. Olivia Michaels. Bryn Elizabeth Madura. Jesus Miguez Young. Jamila Monique Miller. Michael Stavros Mimnaw. Bella Montanaro. Madison Asley Moore. Isabella Marie Mouse. Isabella Marie Morales. Adrian Enrique Moray Ramirez. Hannah Noel Morris. Adriana Miranda. Angelo Valentino Mota. Eva Marie Moulton. Landon Patrick Mulani. Osvangel Muniz de la Paz. Ava Nicole Munns. Skyla Marie Murphy. Gabriel Patrick Musselman. Brendan Myrtle. Logan Nolpas. Miley Grace Newman. Brady Bora Wynn. Peyton Alexa Norris. Caitlin Notarmaso. Karen Ocampo Torres. Olivia Charisma O'Connor. Grace Olivia Olison. Caitlin O'Neill Greaves. Preston Alexander O'Neill. Emily Ortega Alvarado. Victor Seichi Osafo. Amanda Lynn Oyola. Adriel Enrique Oyola Melendez. Jadiel Jamil Padilla Rodriguez. Riley Christine Pais. Liliana Grace Palomo. Brooklyn Ann Miriam Parnas. Rajvi Jignesh Patel. Benjamin Lane Patterson. Blake Patterson. Michaela Pulaski. Miguel Alejandro Payano Jr. Brianna Isabel Pazos. Brecken Levi Peebles. Lily Marie Pellegrino. Mia Antonetta Piletta. Gabriela Alexandra Pena. Aaliyah Lynn Perez. Brianna Lynn Phillips. Samaya Nevea Phillips. Haley Lauren Picone. Alexander Jacob Porter. William Christopher Porter. Tyler James Potts. Jacob Hunter Powell. Jemiah Nicole Powell. William Thomas Primo. Heidi Nicole Privet. Roquel Puerco Keynote. Maria Puerco Diaz. Camilla de los Angeles Quintero. Delilah Grace Rainsville. Nubian Pearl Reed. Elise Morgan Renda. Chris Angel Reyes Altamirano. Kayla Huku Kalanis Reynolds. Christopher Daniel Ricciardi. Molly Aaron Renderman. Layla Haley Rivera. Alondra Nicole Rivera Sanchez. Alyssa Caton Roberts. Evan Jamal Roberts. Hudson Jeffrey Roberts. Marion Jatwone Robinson. Olivia Lynn Robinson. Amira Robinson. Caden Brooklyn Rockers. Brianna Rodanis. Jaden Anthony Rodriguez. Melina Angeli Rodriguez. Nathaniel Anthony Rodriguez. Persaya Aid Rodriguez. Oliver Rogers. Susanna Sophia Roldan DeCos. Lori Rosenow. Peyton James Rowe. Lizzie Joy Ruck. Jackson Joshua Rusnak. Holden Douglas Russell. Nathan Robert Ryan. Grayson Adam Sage. Francesca St. Hilaire. Gael Salinas. Blake Zarek Sanchez. Aiden Scott Sanders. Eric Joel Santiago Jr. Isabella Regina Santora. Anna Sofia Suzo Santos. Alex K. Sarantopoulos. Mateo Davis Sarmiento. Rick David Sarson III. Braden Edward Shaw. Avery Elizabeth Scribner. Ethan Blake Sievers. Jafet Seda Zapata. Aiden Allen Olson. Madison Elizabeth Shatkus. Casey Lewis Shea. Andrew Augustus Sheffer. Catherine Eloisa Sheffer. Landon Tillman Shelton. Brenson Stephen Shira. Austin Cash Singleton. Josh Skrilloff. Avery Francis Smith. Braden Smith. Emily Ann Smith. Madeline Grace Smith. Taylor Sun. Mauricio Christopher Soto. Jair Marque Lewis Speaks. Emma Marie Spivey. Natalie Jane Staggs. Peyton Lynn Stambaugh. Nicole Stanek. Justin Allen Stanton. Zachary Douglas Steele. Zachary Stevens. Cody Michael Stewart. Talia Lycia Stilley. Bronwyn Adeline Stoddard. Kian Zuriel Solko Tubag. Isaiah Talmontes. Liam Andre Tan. Carson Ray Terrell. Weston Blake Terrell. Yanni Medalia Terzi. Kylie Pangya Thach. Leah Marie Jalen Thomas. Orion Telmsana. McKeon Chase Tomlin. Samuel Eli Torres. Letzi Torres Vega. Justin Huyn Tran. Annie Tran. Nate Tran. Trace Trepanier. Jordan Nicholas Trotter. Lexis Elizabeth Troyer. Brandon Scott Trucano. Orchid Huang Trong. Brandon Tyler Taikinko. Haley Unfinhier. Kira Mary Valley. Andrew Charles Van Buren. Nathaniel James Vanderkoy. Isabel Joe Vandermolen. Sharon Jacqueline Cunningham. Hayden Michael Vavra. Eduardo Manuel Vasquez. Oscar Ethan Vasquez. Elena Maria Viteri. Riley Ann Vitorit. Vivi Vo. Nika Ryan Von Mega. Sophia Vukovic. Sean Paul Wade. Nushira Tarisha Desi. Tumaha Amori Walls. Leonard Avram Welch. Darion Markel Woodford. Krishan Micah Xavier White. Christiane White. Matthew Lawrence White. Maya Grace White. Samuel Joseph White. Caden John Wicks. Trevin David William. Christian Luther Wilkins. Sadie Shea Wilkinson. James Nazir Williams. Kaja Francine Williams. Parrish Walter Williford. Sierra Maria Wilson. Cameron Preston Wolf. Emma Kate Wood. Kennedy Marie Woodward. Caden O'Neill Adam Woodworth. Camelin Nicole Sky Woodward. Ava Lynn Workman. Alex Leo Ethan Shong. Isabella Francesca Young. Logan Marshall Youngblood. Anna Santina Zaleski. Aram Davik Zubali. Rumer Ava Zotmolder.
All right, one quick update to our program here in just a minute. Because of the weather tonight, diplomas will be available on campus tomorrow in our registrar's office. We will not hand those out this evening because we do not want them to get wet. Thank you all. Seniors, please rise. Seniors, as a symbolic gesture of your completion of high school, please turn your tassels. Parents, family members, and friends, I proudly present the Parrish Community Class of 2026. Thank you for attending our ceremony this evening. Again, we're asking all graduates to meet their families immediately outside the stadium. We wish you safe travels home tonight, and as always, go Bulls!